सर्वांनी शांतता राखण्याचे बसून घ्यावे विद्यार्थ्यांनी बसून घ्यावं. प्रमुख पाहुण्यांचा आगमन या सभागृहात आहे. सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांनी बसून घ्यायचंय आणि शांतता राखायची. Relevance and biotechnology in agriculture and medicine या विषयावरील महाविद्यालयानं आयोजित केलेल्या तिसऱ्या राष्ट्रीय स्तरीय कॉन्फरन्सचं उद्घाटन या ठिकाणी होणार आहे. प्राध्यापकांनी व विद्यार्थ्यांनी शांतता राखावी. आजच्या कार्यक्रमाचे सोलापूर विद्यापीठ सोलापूर डॉक्टर लक्ष्मीकांत दामासर, डॉक्टर PM प्रोफेसर डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ केमिस्ट्री शिवाजी युनिव्हर्सिटी कोल्हापूर या सर्वांचं सहर्ष स्वागत करूया. टाळ्यांच्या गजरात आपण या सर्वांचं स्वागत करूया. आता मान्यवरांचं आगमन केलेलं आहे. सर्व मान्यवरांना विनंती त्यांनी हसतच बोलावे. विद्यार्थ्यांनी शांतता राखण्याची. I request the audience to be seated. Respected Chief Guest of the Day, Honorable President of the Function, esteemed dignitaries on and off the dais, distinguished speakers, respected faculty members, enthusiastic researchers, dear delegates, and my friends. A very good morning and warm welcome to today, we are not just innovating the conference, we are igniting ideas that will shape the future. This morning marks the beginning of 2 days of knowledge, innovation, and inspiration. It is my proud privilege to welcome you all to the inaugural ceremony of the third national conference titled Relevance of AI and Biotechnology in Agriculture and Medicine, organized by VGS-Natio College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Solango. In an era where artificial intelligence thinks, biotechnology innovates, agriculture sustains, and medicine heals. This conference stands as a powerful platform where technology meets humanity and research meets real-world application. And with this powerful thought, let us formally begin today's proceedings. In Indian tradition, light is not merely illumination. It represents wisdom, hope, and enlightenment. Today, as we begin this journey of knowledge, we also pay homage to the visionary who laid the foundation of this esteemed institution. I respectfully invite our honorable dignitaries to kindly come forward for the lamp lighting ceremony. I request the dignitaries to carve a portrait of our revered founder, VG-Natio. Late VG-Natio, the founder of BSCS Funders Solapur, Sarkar Maharishi, whose guiding principle was "Yethe Ghadatat Bharatatse Bhavi Shilpakar," which means he believed in nurturing young minds to become builders of tomorrow. His vision and dedication have transformed this college into a beacon of learning, innovation, and character. As the lamp is lit and his portrait honored, may this moment inspire us to embrace curiosity, pursue knowledge with dedication, and contribute meaningfully to the society. I request all the dignitaries to kindly take a seat. Every great beginning deserves a melodious start. To invoke positivity and set an inspiring tone for the proceedings, I now request our talented students to present the welcome. Welcome song will be presented by the students of BSc first year. Biotechnology. अंधार दुःखाचा जरी सूर्य सत्याचा उद्या उगवेल आहे खात्री. भोवताली जागला अंधार दुःखाचा जरी सूर्य सत्याचा उद्या उगवेल आहे खात्री. विद्यापीठ सादर होईल. आपण विद्यापीठ गीतासाठी सर्व Finally, request everyone to be seated. Before we dive into ideas that could change the world, it is important to hear from the guiding force of this institution, someone who inspires every young researcher and learner, and to officially set the context for these 2 days of learning. I invite our respected principal, Dr. T.S. Rave sir, to deliver the preparatory address.
Good morning, everybody. दक्षिण सोलापूर तालुका शिक्षण मंडळाचे फाउंडर बी.जी. शिवदारे यांच्या स्मृतीस अभिवादन करून आजचा कार्यक्रम आपण साजरा करतो आहे. So today's chief guest, Honorable Dr. Dama, who is now today is in charge Vice Chancellor of Solapur University, Solapur. Then other dignitaries, my friend Dr. Kalyani Garadkar, who is professor from chemistry, Shivaji University, Kolhapur. Then respected trustee member, Sri B.V. Shetty sir. Today's speaker, Dr. Niranjan madam, who is from MIT, Sholapur. Then Shenoy madam, who has come from Mangalore. Your loved HODs, Gopika ma'am, Prasange sir, my colleagues who are there in front of me, and then dear students. It gives me great pleasure to give some data about our college. The Department of Biotechnology is the first in our area to start BSc Biotechnology. We are the pioneer of this. Then slowly the department has expanded. Later on we have started MSc Biotechnology, and latest our college is identified as a research center for PhD in biotechnology under the guidance of Dr. Prasange sir. Our institute has developed in many folds. We have gone through the MAC 2 times. First we have received B grade, and then later on we have received the A grade, and this is our only college who has got A grade in non-grantable colleges. So we are very proud about it. Later on, we are pioneer to start a new course of become information technology. Doesn't matter, my sound will be very high, so last man can also listen these words. So we are pioneer to start become information technology. So this is our first year. We are starting it, and we are getting good response for this new course also. And again, I want to tell you that last few months back, our college, B.G. Shiwdare College of Arts, Commerce and Science, has received the best college award from UNESCO. Dear students, all the staff members and students, we are unitedly working, and this unity we have shown last 15 days back. We organized the Avishkar Research Festival in our institute, which was with very grand success. During the expansion phases, up till now, we have organized 2 international conferences, 2 national conferences by Biotechnology Department, and this is the 3rd national conference for biotechnology. And similarly, our arts and commerce wing, they are also not less, they are also organized the 2 national conferences prior to this. And shortly, at the end of this month, we are organizing one national conference with the help of Arts and Commerce Department. Our staff members are very active. They are developing the subject in such a way that after completion of BSc or MSc, the students are getting employment quickly. So our campus, we are organizing the campus placement for commerce as well as arts and biotechnology students. Last month itself, our 10 students, prior to completion of degree, PG degree, they got the appointment in one of the best organization unit at Pune. So this is what Adinath Agro Tech Limited. And similarly, the Tata consultancies, they have selected few of our students in the first round. Shortly, they will get the next round and appointment. So all this success goes to the credit of all the staff members and the management who is supporting us. Today, our president is busy with some other work, so therefore Rashekar Shudare Sahib has not come today. But his blessings are always there and the support is always there. Due to this, we are organizing so many conferences, so many workshops, so many training programs. And especially for lady students, we are organizing 21 days special skill development course with the help of some of the institute. Likewise, the experts are coming from the different fields and they are developing the personality development of the students in all directions, not only in the academics, but in other sectors also we are doing. And all this is due to the help of our management, our staff, and you people, you students. So we are doing a lot of work for you. And today, this is one of the phase for that. And you will get some knowledge, extra readings, not in the book, but away from that book, you are getting the information. So I welcome to all the speakers and students for this workshop. Thank you. Thank you.
यानंतर कॉलेजच्या प्रगतीचा आढावा माननीय प्राचार्यांनी प्रास्ताविकामध्ये खूप चांगल्या पद्धतीने सादर केलेला आहे आणि संस्थेच्या मार्गदर्शनाखाली आपण ही वाटचाल अशाच प्रकारे पुढे चालू ठेवणार आहोत. यानंतर आजच्या कार्यक्रमाचे प्रमुख अतिथी आज डॉक्टर लक्ष्मीकांत दामा, प्रभारी कुलगुरू पुण्यश्लोक अहिल्यादेवी होळकर, सोलापूर विद्यापीठ सोलापूर आज उपस्थित आहेत. त्यांचा परिचय करून देण्यासाठी मी आमंत्रित करते प्राध्यापक प्रतीक करकुले. पाहुण्यांचा परिचय.
start the introduction to so, means Annadanam Param Danam, Vidyadanam Tatam Param, Annena Kshanika Trupti, Yasimitu Vidya. It beautifully reflects the true spirit of knowledge, humility, and leadership, qualities that define Dr. Lakshmikant Damasar. It is my great privilege to introduce Sir, a distinguished academician, researcher, and visionary administrator. Sir holds an MSc degree and PhD in zoology and biotechnology and has been serving as a professor and head of department of zoology at Diamond Arts and Science College, Solapur since 2005. Sir is currently the Pro Vice Chancellor of Punyashloka Ahilyadevi Holkar, Solapur University, Solapur. Sir is a state level first prize winner of the governor sponsored Avishkar Research Competition in agriculture and animal husbandry, has published over 120 research papers, filed 2 patents, and authored 21 books. Sir's interdisciplinary expertise and academic leadership resonate strongly with the theme of our conference on the relevance of AI in biotechnology and agricultural medicine. Thank you, sir. We all are welcome. Thank you.
धन्यवाद कस्तुरे सर. डॉक्टर दामसरांच्या पुढील वाटचालीला आम्ही सर्वजण शुभेच्छा देतो आहोत आणि आजच्या कार्यक्रमाचे प्रमुख पाहुणे डॉक्टर गरडकर सर यांचा परिचय करून देण्यासाठी प्राध्यापिका सोनिया दुबे यांना आमंत्रित करतो.
Respected chairperson of the session, honorable dignitaries on the dais, esteemed faculty members, dear researcher, participants, and a very good morning to one and all. It is indeed a matter of great honor and privilege for us to welcome our guest of honor, Dr. K.M. Garadkar sir, a distinguished academician, eminent researcher, and an inspiring scientist in the field of physical chemistry. Dr. Garadkar is currently serving as a professor of physical chemistry in the Department of Chemistry, Shivaji University, Kolhapur, and has over 22 years of postgraduate teaching and research experience, contributing immensely to higher education and scientific research. He is a PhD guide and having successfully guided 150 MSc research projects, 2 MPhil scholar, 10 PhD scholar, with several research scholars currently working under his guidance. He has an outstanding publication record with over 100 research papers published in reputed national and international journals, and his work has received more than 2,500 citations, reflecting his global impact in the scientific community. In recognition of his excellence, he was awarded the prestigious INSA Fellowship in 2018, which enabled him to visit China for advanced research collaboration. He is also associated with several international scientific bodies, including the American Chemical Society and the Royal Society of Chemistry. His presence today as a guest of honor truly enriches this national conference and aligns perfectly with our conference, which emphasizes advanced research, innovation, and interdisciplinary collaboration. We are extremely honored to have such an eminent scientist and visionary academician with us today. Thank you.
धन्यवाद दुबे मॅडम. यानंतर आजच्या या सर्व मान्यवरांचा सन्मान आपण या ठिकाणी करणार आहोत. सर्वप्रथम आजच्या कार्यक्रमाचे प्रमुख अतिथी डॉक्टर लक्ष्मीकांत दामसरांचा सत्कार संस्थेचे विश्वस्त प्राध्यापक भीमाशंकर शेटे सरांनी करावा अशी विनंती करतो. यानंतर आजच्या या उद्घाटन समारंभाचे प्रमुख पाहुणे डॉक्टर करडकर सरांचा सत्कार डॉक्टर शेटे सरांनी करावा अशी मी त्यांना विनंती. त्यानंतर आजच्या कार्यक्रमाच्या बीजभाषक डॉक्टर संध्या शेणॉय यांचा सन्मान डॉक्टर DS सुद्रावे सरांनी करावा अशी मी त्यांना विनंती. डॉक्टर संध्या शेणॉय या शास्त्रज्ञ आहेत जी ऍडवायझर आहेत भारत शासनाच्या डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ बायोटेक्नॉलॉजी मध्ये त्या सध्या कार्यरत आहेत. खास आपल्या या कॉन्फरन्ससाठी आज त्या उपस्थित राहिलेल्या आहेत. त्यांचे बीजभाषण या सत्रानंतर संपन्न होणार आहे. यानंतर डॉक्टर विद्या निरंजन यांचा सत्कार गोपिका मॅडमनी करावा अशी मी त्यांना विनंती करते. डॉक्टर विद्या निरंजन या MIT विश्वविद्यालयाच्या प्रकुलगुरू आहेत आणि या कॉन्फरन्स साठी आपण खास उपस्थित राहिलात. मनपूर्वक धन्यवाद.
Thank you to all the dignitaries. I request everyone to be seated. Moving forward, with intellectual gathering, we have a very special highlight. Ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes on the screen. In an era where we are going green and thinking digital, we are replacing paper with pixel. It is time to launch our e-summit. In alignment with our commitment to technology and sustainability, we are proud to present the digital compendium of research and ideas. I request our dignitaries to kindly do the honor. With one click, we are not just opening the file, we are unlocking a world of research that will be accessible to the world. And with that, the e-sommelier is officially launched. This digital volume contains the hard work and innovative spirits of all the contributors. A huge round of applause for this digital milestone. I request all the dignitaries to kindly be seated. Now let's get to the brain of the event, to hear from a man who bridges the gap between administration and deep core research. I invite our chief guest, Honorable Dr. Lakshmikant Damasar, to the podium.
Purchase from Govt on the right, respected PM Keynote Sir, Professor, Department of Chemistry, University Kolhapur, Dr. Sandhya Shenoy Madam, Dr. Vidya Madam, Honorable Sri Shete Sir, Trustee, VGS Mandal Kolhapur, Principal, Naguru, Dr. Subrave Sir, Dr. Vasile Sir, all faculty members and students. Today, this conference we arranged third national conference on the relevance of AI and biotechnology in agriculture and medicine at a time when the world faces pressing challenges of the food security, climate change, healthcare, the coverage of artificial intelligence and biotechnology offers transformative solutions enabling precision farming, sustainable crop development, early disease detection, IPM, and personalized medicine care. This conference stands a vital platform for sharing knowledge, fostering interdisciplinary studies, research, collaboration, and translating innovation into real impact. I am confident that the deliberations over the coming days will inspire ethical, inclusive, and science-driven approaches that strengthen our agriculture system, advances medical sciences, and contribute meaningfully to national development and global well-being. I also congratulate this college to organize such a wonderful seminars, conference. Last week, this college also organized Avishkar 2025. I congratulate this college to successfully run by the conference provided by the funds of PM Usha and Punyashlo Kindly Developer Solapur University Solapur. I thank you for the organizing committee to invite me for this session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for that visionary and thought-provoking address. Your words will surely echo throughout the session. So I request Professor Shede, sir, to please address the audience.
She's coming from Chennai and she's coming from Bangalore. Our principal, Bhupika madam, Dr. Valsangi, dear professor in college, people coming from other institutes, and dear students. First, I congratulate Bhupika madam for arranging this 2 days workshop on AI, or relevance of AI in biotechnology and medicine. Just 2 days back, Madhav Gargil, we had a big study or detailed study on environment science. He passed out. My heartfelt condolences to the department. So, I have mentioned Madhav Gargil. You have mentioned biotechnology, medicine, and AI. All these are correlated. Today's word is concern. Concern we can use by two men, really. Yeah. Youngsters are worried whether our services will be going on or we will be facing some problems. Nothing bad is going to happen. I know. As far as my age is concerned, my experience is concerned, I told you. Nothing bad is going to happen. Some 2 days back, 2 years back, we had same problem regarding computers. In 2000, around 2000, we can say, the generation of computers was taking place second generation, third generation, fourth generation, and so on. And people were worried about how the jobs will be, whether jobs are secured or not, and all these things. Then, by that time also, people were worried about introduction of computers or today we are worried about AI. The changes are inevitable. They are bound to happen. We cannot stop the changes. It is our time to accept the challenges or to stand against the challenges, to face the challenges. One thing. Second thing is, what is AI? Do you know what is AI? असं काही वाटतंय तुम्हाला जगामध्ये भविष्य हे आपलं पुढचं भविष्य सांगतंय असं काही होतंय का भविष्य काही सांगताय का आपण ते हा चंद्र आहे हा गुगल आहे राहू केतू सॉरी हा राहू केतू शनी मंगळ विशेषतः मंगळ महिलांना मंगळ फार लागतो लवकर भारतामध्ये तर मंगळ अगदी आपण पण बोलतोय आम्ही बच्ची घर में पैदा हो गई तो उसको मंगल लग गया उसकी शादी नहीं होगी ऐसा नहीं होगा वैसा नहीं होगा ऐसा कुछ नहीं होगा What is AI then? AI is gathering of information on that subject across the internet of the globe. जगामध्ये इंटरनेटवर जेवढी माहिती आहे त्या माहितीचा स्रोत AI कलेक्ट करतो त्याचं अनालिसिस करतो त्यामध्ये जे बेस्ट त्यांना वाटतंय उत्तर दिलं इंटरनेट म्हणजे काही AI म्हणजे काही फार जगापेक्षा वेगळं आहे असं नाही कृपा करून तिची भीती घेऊन बाळगू नका या भविष्य सांगतो उद्या काय होणार आहे उद्या मी अजून 10 वर्षांनी जिवंत असेल तर अजून 10 वर्षांनी काय कसा दिसणार आहे अंदाज नाही किंवा मागच्या 50 वर्षापूर्वी काय होतं 200 वर्षापूर्वी किंवा 500 वर्षापूर्वी काय अंदाज नाही हा अंदाज कसा व्यक्त केला जातो इंटरनेटवरती असलेली माहिती जी आहे त्याचा अनालिसिस करून एक अंदाज तयार केला जातो तसा अंदाज म्हणजे काय आहे आपण त्याचं काय बायोटेक्नॉलॉजी मेडिसिन्स मध्ये रिसेंटली देयर वाज नोबेल प्राइज इन फिजिक्स ऑन क्वांटम टनलिंग देयर इज न्यूटन्स थ्योरी आइंस्टाइन्स थ्योरी एंड सो मेनी थिंग्स people is knowing even nature of a particle. Sometimes the particle behaves as a wave, sometimes the particle behaves as a particle. What quantum tunneling says? It can pass through the wall. Have भिंतीवर इलेक्ट्रॉन पास होऊ शकतो. अशा प्रकारची थिअरी आहे. तुला कळत नाहीये. इलेक्ट्रॉन कळलं कसं नाही. Waves can pass. त्याच्यावरती बेसिक कन्सेप्ट आहे तो. आणि त्याच्यावरती on that basis, the scientists are saying that tomorrow is going to change. That research of quantum tunneling is going to affect every sector of life. Even science will be affected, agriculture will be affected, medicine will be affected. My senior colleague, Dr. P.S. Biralkar, he is no more. He was surgeon from Solapur. Once he told that I can perform a surgery in America, right, sitting in Solapur, using AI or robotics. This is the science. सायन्स भारतामध्ये बसून या सोलापुरात बसून आता इथं बसून याचा किंवा रोबोटिक्सचा वापर करून आपण अमेरिकेचं ऑपरेशन पेशंटचं करू शकतो that is these are the changes to occur in future yes they are going to occur 100% असं बदल होणार आहे तिथं आपण काय करायचं आय दिस कॉन्फरन्स ऑर्गनाइज फक्त एकत्र माणसाने सत्कार केले हात उच्च घेतले आणि निघून गेलो आपण इथपर्यंत हे मर्यादित जाता कामा नये आपल्या डोक्यामध्ये विज्ञान शिरलं पाहिजे माझ्या जगण्यामध्ये विज्ञान शिरलं पाहिजे माझं दैनंदिन आयुष्य आहे विज्ञानाशी निगडीत असलं पाहिजे माझ्या प्रत्येक ऍक्टिव्हिटी मध्ये कुठेतरी सायन्स असलं पाहिजे आज दुर्दैवाने दिसत नाहीये त्या नावं ठेवण्यापेक्षा जे काही बाहेरचं वर्तमानपत्रातलं मला चित्र पाहायला मिळतंय त्याला नावं ठेवण्यापेक्षा माझ्यामध्ये बदल करून what I can do, what I should do. That is within our limits. How I should behave, how I should face the challenges, and how I should have my future described or मला हे माझं आयुष्य कसं घडवता येईल माझ्या विज्ञानाचा माझ्यावर कसा परिणाम करून घेता येईल त्याचा चांगला उपयोग कसा करता येईल याचा आपण विचार केला पाहिजे मगाशी जी कविता आपण वाचू सुरुवातीला म्हणाली मुलीने वाचली ह्या मुलीनं गाणं नाही ते, चांगली कविता आहे. काय अर्थ आहे? I was telling meaning to Vidya. This is the meaning of that poem. I'm not saying this song, it is a poem. माणसाने माणसाशी कसं वागावं विचार करू. पहिल्यांदा आपण जातीभेद पाळतो, धर्मभेद पाळतोय, लिंगभेद पाळतोय, त्यामध्ये पुन्हा उच्च नीच आलंय. हे पाळता कामा नये. जर तुम्हाला ती कविता म्हणायची असेल तर अगोदर मनामध्ये रुजवा की मी कुणाशी मतभेद करणार नाही, म्हणजे फरक करणार नाही. हे जर मी म्हणणार असेल तरच तुम्हाला कविता म्हणायला आली. कविता म्हणताना माझ्या मनामध्ये 100% रुजलं पाहिजे की नाही, मी कधीही भेदाभेद करणार नाही कुठल्याही प्रकारे. असा भेदाभेद करणार नसेल तर आणि तरच आपल्याला ती कविता म्हणण्यात आली. Once again, I'm thankful to Professor and Dr. Chaphalkar and their team for arranging such workshop, resource such workshop, change the environment of the organization. They promote the students, they stimulate the students, the mentality of the students, they encourage the students to go for science activities, which will change our future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for addressing the real world problems and giving us guidance and courage to overcome it and dissolving the barriers of different faiths. A great conference is like a chemical reaction. It needs the right catalyst to truly take off. So as we approach the conclusion of this inaugural session, it is time to express our heartfelt gratitude.
आज एक आनंदाची गोष्ट अशी आहे की आज आपल्या इथं नॅशनल कॉन्फरन्स आहे. माझेच विद्यार्थी वसंगे सर कुलगुरू नामनिर्देशित बायोटेक्नॉलॉजी अभ्यास मंडळाचे अध्यक्ष झालेले आहेत.
हार्दिक अभिनंदन डॉक्टर अनमोल वळसंगे सर. आजच ही आनंदाची बातमी आलेली आहे आणि आपण अशाच रीतीने पुढे यशस्वी वाटचाल करत राहाल अशी सदिच्छा संपूर्ण महाविद्यालयाच्या वतीने व्यक्त करीत आहोत. हार्दिक अभिनंदन. अभ्यास मंडळाचे अध्यक्ष म्हणून डॉक्टर हा आमच्या महाविद्यालयालाही अभिमान वाटावा अशी घटना ही आहे. धन्यवाद सर.
आता वसंगे सरांवरती मोठी जबाबदारी आहे. बायोटेक्नॉलॉजी अजून अद्ययावत करून सर्वांना विद्यार्थ्यांना त्याचा अभ्यासक्रम चांगल्या पद्धतीने करून त्यासोबत ऑन ट्रेनिंग असेल, इंटर्नशिप असेल, याच्यासाठीचा सिलेबस त्याच्यामध्ये अत्यंत चांगल्या प्रकारे करण्यासाठी शुभेच्छा.
As we approach the conclusion of this inaugural session, it is time to express our heartfelt gratitude. Gratitude is the fuel that keeps the wheels of progress moving. I now invite Ms. Gopika Manjunath, HOD of the Department of Biotechnology, to propose vote of.
So good afternoon to one and all. Respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, dear participants and colleagues and dear students. Myself, Ms. Gopika Manjunath, stand here privileged to propose the vote of thanks for today's program. First of all, I thank our chief guest and in-charge Vice Chancellor, Dr. Dama sir, for accepting the invitation, and even in spite of his busy schedule, he has graced the occasion. My sincere thanks to him. My thanks to Professor Dept sir, who has come all the way from Kolhapur. He started early in the morning and he was here on right time. My thanks to you, sir. My friendly thanks to Professor Vidya Niranjan ma'am and Dr. Shenoy madam for being a part of the program and making this a special event. My sincere gratitude and thanks to State Sir for accepting the honor to be the president of this function. My thanks to our principal for his valuable guidance in organizing the event and being the supportive to us in organizing this program. My thanks to all the VGS family members, our colleagues, participants, principals from other colleges, and our sister units for their continuous support and best wishes for the program. Thank you.
Great conference. A great conference is like a chemical reaction. It needs the right catalyst to truly take off. After that powerful address by our chief guest, we are now ready for another perspective of excellence. Our guest of honor today is distinguished academician who believes that research is not just a career but a calling. He has been a silent force behind many successful innovations and a mentor to countless researchers across the region. To share his wisdom and provide us with a roadmap for the session today, I most humbly invite our honorable guest of honor, Dr. Dept, sir, to the podium.
Now be relaxed. Okay, conference inauguration is over. You can be attentive to listen few words of my what I have done and who I am and where I am. So first of all, good morning to everybody. From your side, good morning. Okay, respected principal of the college, Dr. D.S. Uttaravi sir, HOD, Gopika Manjunath madam, and their colleagues, and recently who has received a BOS. His name is Vasange. Yes, I would like to share as Dubai has introduced me, academician and many more things. No doubt, I am from the same place. My native place is in Akkalkot. Name is Vagdai. Okay, I am from this place only. I have studied from 1990 to till today. I am in Shivaji University. I am working in university as a senior professor. I think you might may not be know what is mean by that. but it is the highest position in university. Okay, see why I am telling to you. Just where the primary school is not there in my village, I would like to walk a few kilometers to take my primary education, and now I am in a Shivaji University. I will tell you a few words regarding Shivaji University. Now, Shivaji University is one of the leading university in India, not only India but also across the globe. Okay, our university is A plus plus. Only few universities are in India who has got the A plus plus. Also, Sutra sir said that okay, this is a grading. Just it is not depend upon just number of teachers, just infrastructure present into that. What kind of knowledge is giving? This is based upon academic criteria. One criteria teaching and learning. Okay, no doubt teaching and learning. Then followed by what kind of support you are getting. As usual, so from your college, it is mentioned that it is very clean. Have you heard about that? No doubt, it is very clean environment. One more, it is also green. Don't. It is green as well as clean. Okay, whenever there is green, we are doing some likely to be polluting that environment. Okay, not only that, one more word regarding college, it is eco-friendly. Okay, we should use such utensils words so that we can keep the environment clean. Come to yes. As your principal DS Sutra sir has asked me, Garuda, you can come for conference. Definitely, I said yes, sir. I will come. See, when Sutra sir is in Dayan College, and myself, we have registered PhD under the same guide. And we have completed a PhD program, both stipulated period. So that's why we have a good relation with Professor Sutravi sir. And okay, regarding my research. So see, your topic is chosen is very nice. As your setter sir said that, what do you mean by AI? These are the now buzzing words: AI, ML, IoT. Okay, so this branch is different. Is nothing but it is a modern version of Google. You are getting very specific information with the authentic data. Just AI is nothing but a collection of data. This collection of data having coding. What kind of coding is required? Then you input into that. Then you are getting such kind of data. So such data you can utilize in your routine life. As Setesa said that is community. Okay, no doubt you will get a job. Only yes, AI cannot do. So therefore, don't worry about AI, but try to. Utilization is in our hand. Mobile, for example. So there will be daily news due to screen time. There are real number of problems to human beings. In some villages, it is restricted that even parents are closing their TVs. Okay, TV closing their mobiles and strictly putting the time to study their kids. It is a time. Okay, now due to that, our patience is likely to be killed. We don't have a patience, not more than 5 minutes. So somebody is just watching, observing their mobiles. So see, like you did 10 years back, when there is a calling and receiving, getting the charges. At that time, utilization is less. Is there any problem at that time? Now calling is now bit very less cost. Okay. See, we are calling anybody unless and until have a job. No. But we are utilizing, we are likely to be using more time. Just typically, student life is a life to utilize your life to gain the knowledge. Not see the Insta, not see the Facebook. Okay. We should no doubt it is also required, but not essential. Essential is to learn, gain the knowledge. Now see, the job, as status has said that job will not be yielded by AI. But what kind of skill is important? Just a bit technology, Biotech degree not sufficient for to get the job. Okay, therefore, along with all the skills, knowledge, there were experience and the skills. Definitely, you may get a job. I'm working since more than 25 years in university and working in a one field. My topic is my university is like this. Yes. I belong to Department of Chemistry for the University of Kolhapur. My department is one of the keenest department in Maharashtra, where many professors are there, internationally recognized. We have a many courses. In just like chemistry, there are many branches, like industry, like organic, like this. Many branches are there. And yes, topic seems to be to see with each and every word is important. The title of my topic is Development of Visible Light Active Nano Photocatalyst for Dye Removal. Okay, I got the opportunity given by professor. I'm very thankful both and to share not just like my research is in many papers. Okay, I'd like to share few things which are really important. They said that I have published really 100. So this number is more than 200. On which topic? Development of nanocatalysts. I think many of you know in their technology detect is there any concept of nano? Somebody? Yes. Nano is a small thing which can do the bigger thing. Yes. I will not go the details into that. Okay, how it is related to and agriculture and medicine. One of the points I am covering it comes under health. So therefore, I will relate not go the details of AI, how it is related to biotechnology, and in particular Here, the gold particles prepared in 12th century, Michael Faraday, these nanoparticles are present as it is. What is the difference between bulk and nano? Their physical and chemical properties. Okay. So therefore, now we have a discovery of 1995 discovery of transmission electron microscopy. Nano is nothing but we cannot see by naked eye. So that's why even though there is a nanoparticles are present in an environment, we can't see. So therefore, we cannot get the idea what are the nanoparticles, how it can be utilized in a particular application. Properties, experimental methods, characterization, and my topic is in particular highly efficient photodegradation of various dyes. So question arises, why dyes? Now there is a rather than development and so see whenever there is an industry, there is a one product, there is a good product known as a selling product. While selling product which are not good to environment. For example, take a textile industry. We are wearing colorful clothes. Okay, somebody has yellow color, somebody has blue color, somebody has red color. Okay, these colors are there are generally we are using synthetic color only. Okay, even we need a hotel we need a colored foods. Okay, no doubt it is not good for our health. It seems to be only for, I think madam is there, TRI. They are also teaching what kind of food, what food dyes, and even though food dyes are also not good for our health, but till you are using any market, right from sweet to any food material containing color material containing a dye. So these dyes, okay, no doubt, these are the very top. Okay. One more thing, not only toxic but also they are very stable in particular water bodies. How many years? For example, we have a sugar solution. How many days it is stable? One may drink for few days. Okay. But in contrast, the dye solutions one may keep in longer duration. There is no much problem unless and until sunlight reaches to that body. Just it is called as a decolorization. It is called as a photolysis. Yes, I will cover this point. So see the words is metal oxide. Big industry, it is made mandatory. No doubt these are the toxic treatment. There are many treatments, primary, secondary, and tertiary. Okay, these treatments require to clear the such kind of pollutant. We know air pollution, water pollution, noise pollution. Okay, these are the pollution in India. In particular, we are also having some global warming. This is one kind of pollution mainly caused by due to excess emission of carbon dioxide. Okay, so we will think about rather global warming. We will see what do you mean by water pollution. The pollution where the natural content is exceeds or man-made activities increases the level which is present in natural. No doubt, water is a very complex mixture. Water containing just water is nothing but H and OH. It containing we require DO. It is called as a dissolved oxygen. We require minerals like a calcium, magnesium, many things in water. So water is having 35 parameters. Okay, even though we don't want some parameters, these are present in water. How to remove them? Yes. Okay, as I said, there are two kind of pollution. One is I am dealing with pollution, in particular water pollution, and another is also lack of clean energy sources. The energy sources are now we have a good idea of a solar. We have supervisor and myself. We have worked in solar cells, and we have tried at that time. It is a story about 2000. We got more than 2% efficiency of solar cells. Now this solar cell efficiency is 35%. Okay, this is clean energy. I will go the details of a pollution, in particular water pollution. So why are we interested to go the detailed analysis of pollution? So this is the thing. We have a total globe population is more than 7 billion. This data is close to 2 billion. Total population of a globe is 7 million. 7 million. Now, up to 2 billion people do not have access of safe drinking water. In cities, it is okay. Due to corporation, there is a treatment plant. Like in villages, okay, they are not getting a drinkable water. So therefore, they require not only sufficient water but also lack of water. Okay, surface water is only few percent. We have a 70% water on the earth. Drinkable water is just 5%. Okay, out of that we are polluting more than 50%. So therefore we need to treat this water. These are the few reasons. About 2 billion people do not have access of a safe drinking water. Okay, we are now see now 1 liter of a milk in Solapur, I think it is more than 60 rupees. Yes, you can think about water. Distillery is rupees 20. Why they are costing rupees 20? Water getting free. It is a treatment. Okay. Treatment of what? So water containing bacteria we need to kill. Water containing many elements which can filter. Okay. This is by RO. This is called as a reverse osmosis system. This is not sufficient. Then make it filter. All the total dissolved solids are removed, and you are getting only H and OH. Again we are adding. This is called as a mineral water. Anybody has seen minerals which are present in water? Mineral bottle. Deliberately there is the addition of calcium and magnesium. Okay. So therefore, maybe that excess or less. Due small amount of that, how much percentage? Only 1 ppm. So this will gives idea. Just addition of few milligrams, that cost is 20 rupees. Okay. Total production cost is not more than 5 rupees. Okay, but they are selling more than 20 rupees to us. So therefore, taking care, just as I said, clean, eco-friendly, yes, we are responsible to make it pollute. How we are responsible? Civilian people, we are thinking about our only house. We are throwing which are toxic materials to outside. We are not thinking about, even though this is toxic, but we are throwing. Okay, this is case for industry. We are throwing very small amount, like industry. So let's say to be in Kolhapur, nearby Kolhapur, there is a Chalkaranji. It is called as a Manchester. It is a textile industry. Even in Solapur is well known for textile. Okay, in particular chadar. Okay, what is the relation between this textile and water? Any colored pigment they are using and throwing to the water bodies. Okay, there is no any treatment done by that particular small scale industries. So it is made mandatory to remove the pollutant present in water. There are two bodies. One is known as the Pollution Control Board of Central, Pollution Control Board of Maharashtra. These two are governing bodies. They have a legislative power. Okay, unless and until making a treatment, now every like that system, such kind of treatment plans are available. Okay, what do you mean by treatment? Yes. In particular, I am working more than 25 years in a water pollution, and I come to the conclusion that we are able to provide very clean water. Even though I think you have seen the example of sea water converted into drinking water. Anybody has seen such kind of treatment? It is very costly. Sea water containing highest amount of NaCl. We cannot remove NaCl very easily. Okay, so therefore, normal water, which is drinkable, we are making pollution. Major pollution is by dye. Okay, so see, the water present in Calcutta, even normal water containing arsenic, cadmium. Okay, in water, is it possible to remove even chromium? Okay, there is no such kind of treatment very easily available. We need, why it is very difficult? Because the concentration is ppm level. As I said, any normal water containing 35 parameters. So it is very difficult to first identify the elements. Okay, metal analysis in ppm level, I think we require a sophisticated instruments like a ICP-AES. Yes. Therefore, it is highly necessary to remove the dye pollutant from effluent before discharging the main stream of water. Yes, industry people they are doing. Okay, due to made mandatory, they have a CTP plant, chemical treatment plant, but there is no any regulation how much pollutant can be removed. There is no any regulatory system. Just by showing the officers, they are showing we have done some treatment. Okay, tackle this issue. Photocatalysis by using nanomaterials is a promising method which allows the conversion of harmful pollutant to. So see in the last word, any dye solution, no doubt, dye having a concentration of less than 1 ppm is very toxic. Okay, the presence of such small may leads to poisoning. Not only poisoning, there are two long-term effect and short-term effects. If concentration is more than clearly, maybe causes death. Okay, so therefore, yes, as I said, nanoparticles having such kind of diameters, 0-dimensional, 1-dimensional, 2-dimensional. I will not go the details. Okay, in particular, now 1 and 2 oxide, RGO. These are the buzzing materials and leading materials in a science. Yes, so these are the few properties one may claim. So I will give one example. Yes, so this is particle size. We can't see by naked eye. This particle is of, in particular, nanometer. Okay, when the particles are smaller, they are come together. This is called as aggregation. Okay, it is a difficult task to make it separate. Okay? So this is composition and this is surface crystallinity. So these are some properties of nanomaterials. One of the properties is surface area. Chunk piece of 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter. So surface area of that chunk piece is 100 meter square per gram. If you make it fine particle, put in a room, you are getting large surface area. So large surface area is one of the key point in nanomaterials. Okay, so see, this is 10 centimeter cube. Surface to volume ratio is 0.6 to 1. Okay, now this is increases. Surface area increases nothing but it is a ratio between surface to volume. Surface is 3 and volume is 1. So volume of this is 1 and area is 3. So it is basically surface area rather than surface to volume ratio is very. Okay, one more. In case of semiconductor, so this is the concept made in bulk and nanoparticles. As we said, semiconductor is material having a gap. So gap depends upon size. So this is a representative example of semiconductor. Particle size is 2 nanometer, 4 nanometer, 6 nanometer, 8 nanometer, and it is in terms of micrometer. Micrometer means bulk. Bulk has a CV, UV. In case of semiconductor, it is typical. For example, TiO2 is a semiconductor having a gap is 3.2. Okay, this is normal. And when comes to 2 nanometer, the band gap is variable. Okay, how to calculate, how to determine, that has a methodology. I will not go the detail. We remember any particle which will away from bodies, including color. I think gold is in yellow color. But when it is in nanoparticle, gold is in blue color, gold is in yellow color, gold is in orange color. So it is the beauty of nanoparticles. Okay, this is shown by different colors are observed by gold nanoparticles. See, ranges from yellow to blue, blue to yes. This is called as optical properties of a nanomaterials. Okay, why I am telling to you? What is the relation between this nanomaterials and photocatalysis? So smaller the size, better is the photo. It is basically light and catalyst process. Yes. It has n number. As I said, solar cells. Now many electrical vehicles are there. So presently this electrical vehicle containing lithium in terms of micro. Now when we convert into nano, this will give charging is fast, duration is fast, okay, price is low. Okay, now your mobile is charged for 1 day. Now due to such lithium nano, even your utilization is heavy. Charging how much timing? Just few seconds. Now this lithium ion nano are available in market, but price is less more. This is one of the good concept to water splitting to get the hydrogen. Hydrogen is a clean fuel. So these metal oxides are used in here also. So you see gas sensor. One of the best example is LPG. Leakage of LPG to sense. See very small concentration at room temperature. This is possible by such kind of material. So this is a drug delivery and biomedical application related to biotechnology group. So as you well know, antibacterial. Nowadays the drugs are anti-resistant. Okay, we need to have a nano materials which are used highly efficient for antibacterial activity. And as usual, one more branch known as a supercapacitor. It is now presently. Yes. Yes, as I said, I think you have seen such a scenario in particular in cities. Why I am showing? So see, many industries are throwing like this. Not only human being but also aquatic piece, which is present aquatic biota. So what is the fate? So see, this is red, this is blue. See the many cases of fish. Fish is a very sensitive aquatic biota to even though see water is very clean. Okay, water is clean, but the so such harmful toxic materials are present. So level is only few ppm, and okay. I'm interested in photocatalysis. This is one of the fantastic technique. There are many techniques are there. One technique by using charcoal. Take a charcoal powder, put in a color here, you will get a color is decolorized. Okay, this is not ultimate method to treat. After that, we are getting again the red color in a particular host. Okay. Why we need photocatalyst? One of the no doubt we need industry. We need a job. There is growth of industrialization, and direct from industries such as textile, paper, pharmaceutical are directly discharged into natural resources, aquatic pollution. Yes, dye equivalent possesses the ability to remain stable, unaffected in environment longer period. This is the story behind that. So even 10 years, you can check out any component present in water will be as it is. Even plastic can degrade, but this dye is present as it is. This is a bad story of dye. And see, now in India, there is a number of patients are increasing. So many cancers. Okay, even though we are not using carcinogenic material in our health, but we are facing cancer. Unknowingly, uh, we are targeted by other means in water or any food items. Such aromatic compounds are present. It will be related to carcinogenic like naphthalene, benzene, and other aromatic compounds. And typically this dye highly soluble, maybe related to cancer. Okay, these are the methods to go for secondary. We need to go for tertiary. These are the routinely method used. No doubt, these are the costly methods, but we are using as per the mandatory laws. This is called as coagulation. It is in 10+2. Activated carbon is majorly used in industry. Membrane filter. Membrane filter is very costly business. We have prepared layout to influence and powder is the remaining. This powder is utilized for the integration of network. No, this is latest theory. Period object and time. How much time? 5 minutes. Yes. But yes, see what carried out in my lab. So these are the material prepared in my lab, and data is likely to be Genome 68, 99%. Light is easy. We have prepared TiO2 96. I'm claiming these methods are, see, in industry, what is the cost of material is also important. The cost is by simple method. And now see, TiO2 for 100 gram you need a 5,000 rupees. So in my lab we have prepared TiO2 500 just by 1,000 rupees. More than enough. It is cost effective and commercially the application is more than commercial. It is the significant contribution of my lab. Okay, we need yes. One more. My topic is related to solar light. So previous are using UV light. UV is nothing but you need a more cost. These are the visible light. Okay. Just by keeping the any dye solution along with material. Now dye is just you are working in a particular room. Take it on as you can do your both purpose and keep the dye solution. Both will be removed. Yes, the purpose is also served. So these are the two materials again. We have prepared with a simple method. We have entered the microwave, etc. and decoated in sunlight. Okay, and why I am telling you, if you see the data reported in a literature, it is taken for 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours. With respect to UV light. Yes, this is more. Last few slides I will you. We have tried. Yes. So this is the last slide. We have also tried just by taking cabbage presently in market. Now this cabbage will use as a renewable source for the preparation of nickel ferrite. Okay. Nickel ferrite can be prepared by using this and the precursors of nickel and iron. So just to see, these are the routine present in lab. So see, just grinding and keeping in a iron for 600, we get nanoparticles of NR. NR is the good material. In many applications, I have used this material as a photovoltaic. And results are yes. So these are the see, this is shown by diamagnet. This entirely material can be separated by diamagnet. And okay, we are taking the problem to separate. Yes, these are the results. We have varied the amount 1.5 and 194%. And yes, we have varied the amount to see 1.5 gram per liter. And we got 135. Many people have claimed this is for 5 hours, 6 hours. We have completed within 135 minutes. Yes. As I said, it is converted into carbon dioxide and water. Okay. So see, this is an example. After
Also been associated with Harvard Medical School as a faculty tutor in clinical research. Her international research experience includes work at the University of Glasgow, UK, and she has served as a senior research scientist at IIT Delhi, contributing significantly to areas such as protein structure prediction and drug design. Dr. Shenoy has played a key role at the Department of Biotechnology, Government of India as a scientific advisor. She has also served as the biomedical genomics, contributing to the establishment of major initiatives such as the National Genomic Program. Dr. Shenoy has published extensively in biochemistry, molecular biology, and structural biology, and her work continues to influence biomedical research in India. We are honored to have such a distinguished industry. Thank you. Thank you, madam. After learning about the distinguished academic and professional journey of our keynote speaker, we eagerly look forward to an interesting and thought-provoking session.
Good afternoon, and thank you for this opportunity. My friend Govt is not always never beyond it. I'd like to thank her. When Govt just called me and said, "Can you deliver a lecture?" I immediately agreed because I knew I'm going to do this about young biotechnologists for looking forward to pursue their career, either in terms of academics or you want to get into industry, or probably pursue the master's in PhD. I hope my lecture today will give some help to you. My slide deck consists of two steps. One step on medical biotechnology programs that I described the capacity of program officer in the Department of Biotechnology, and the second set of slides on my favorite department, the Department of Biotechnology and the Ministry of Science and Technology, that could be of self-help in biochemistry. This slide depicts an overview of different programs implemented by VGS and the chronic disease biology for the past 30 years. I'm going to break down the slide for you as I go ahead in my presentation. VGS funds basic and applied biology programs, centers of excellence, which are normally pilot programs, units of excellence to create leaders in chronic disease biology. Virtual National Cancer Institute in Resistant Breast Cancer. Systems Medicine Cluster. Can you get a little bit together?
All the students, please raise your hand. Just take it out from my next. So I was on this slide. We finance programs in different basic and advanced programs, sectors of excellence, Virtual National Cancer Institute and Common Resistant Breast Cancer. Systematic cluster to end both basic infections of ovarian cancer. Some of the key activities include initiation of virtual network sectors in cancer oncology and immunotherapy, that's by manufacturing of cells, which are not living drugs. DPT has partnered with Ansari A to initiate a translational and clinical research center on cancer. Indian Cancer Genome Consortium, one of the biggest environmental projects to be ever executed, and India was one of the members in 2011. Today, this consortium has got around 45 countries. Mission program of the pediatric vaginitis disorders because of strong repeated by the government to initiate programs for vaginal diseases and the Ansari DPT has fulfilled this. Each of the patient cohorts that DPT has established has got a biobank associated with it. These biobanks are nothing but biorepositories. Why in this flow? Biological samples such as urine, blood, serum, and plasma. So, Sandhya Postgraduate Institute of Medical Sciences, Lucknow, has a biobank for SAE, specific uses erythropoiesis. Akram Mumbai has got a biobank for geobacterial body cancer and ICGC. PGI Chandigarh has a biobank for erythroid disease and BNCI breast cancer generally stores biosignature. The second one gives a quantitative data on the projects that have been implemented by DPT in the last 5 years, the applications that have emerged out, the number of HR, the GRS, SRS, and PhD trained, the number of technologies developed, the number of adaptants, the total financial support that has been given to these projects in the last 5 years, and the distribution of these projects across different states and new territories. The right-hand panel shows some of the technologies and projects that have developed through translation projects that DPT has implemented. This is just an overview. I'm going to break down the slide further as I go ahead on the next page. Cancer disease biology aims to support basic, translational, clinical research to address basic and critical questions in aim is to support basic, translation, and clinical research to address basic and clinical questions. Besides this, we also invest in building infrastructure, capacity building, and product development. Cancer Diagnostic Center at Chaphalkar Institute of Medical Sciences in Kashmir. As expected, DPT has implemented research in cancer in terms of biochemistry, molecular biology, and immunology. And to train GRF students, SRF, PhD students, and also to train MD and MS dissertation thesis.
At the end of 5 years, they have integrated this program into Sher Kashmir Medical Sciences Hospital, the first 700 bed hospital, and converted this into a service center, a clinic center. Today, it's still about 300 to 500 patients per week for all types of cancer, catering not only to Kashmir, but the entire Jammu and Kashmir state. Output. This research is led to improve understanding of the genetic and environmental factors and biological mechanisms that contribute to cancer development, progression, spread, and identification of biomarkers. 2. Low BCL inhibitor, this adder has been identified. BBT has implemented a 5-year Center of Excellence project at ISC Bangalore. A discerning outcome has been in terms of development of an inhibitor called this adder. Now, this adder inhibits BCL2. As we all know, B-cell lymphoma 2 generally gets overexpressed in all cancer cell types. This inhibitor goes in lines to a specific receptor, or BCL2, changes its configuration, leading to cancer regression. Why is this project this important? It is completely homemade. It's completely conceived in India. The idea was conceived in IIT Bangalore. It was synthesized clinically in a chemistry laboratory at University of Mysore. The in vitro studies were carried out in IIT Bangalore. The animal studies were carried out in IIT Bangalore. And pharmacokinetic studies have been carried out. This is known to work in very low dosages, right compared to venetoclax, the only known inhibitor for BCA, approved FDA molecule for BCA. So this molecule is one of the first molecules from India to get into clinical trials. Virtual National Cancer Institute for Harm Risks in Breast Cancer. The participating institutions are both ACRA, Mumbai, and Shenoy, that patient recruitment, treatment, and biological samples regulated. The samples are to NRDMG to carry an exome and transcriptomic analysis and to KIIT Bhubaneswar, Karkinos Institute of Information Technology Bhubaneswar, which has developed a patient-derived xenograft models, which are an important resource for accelerating drug discovery. This is the first report from India for development of AX models in cancer, and they have published this results in oncology reports. Besides this program has established the largest cohort of high-quality hormonal therapy, sensitive and resistant breast cancer samples generated by a single institution across the globe. Output. I'm going to talk about output in terms of two perspectives. One, bench-to-bedside research, and another example, the Make in India efforts. Bench-to-bedside research. DBT have implemented a Center of Excellence project at Christian Medical College, Wellington, entitled Understanding the Mechanism of Resistance in Leukemia. It had 3 sub-projects. 1, to understand the mechanism of resistance in leukemia imparted by arsenic trioxide. 2, to identify drug targets, develop drugs, repurposing of drugs, and 3, infrastructure build in terms of building engineering facility, augmenting and equipment facility, and training of JRS, SRS, PhDs, ND, and NSC, destination thesis. This program has established for the first time in the world that arsenic trioxide is indeed an affordable and first-line therapy in 2 important journals, leukemia and blood. Students sitting here have a very good opportunity and chance, especially BSc students who are doing biotechnology, to venture out into some medical college, just medical institutions to do your master's and PhD. And one such is Christian Medical College, also All Institute of Medical Science. The second one is Make in India efforts. DBT has implemented and continues to fund a research program at National Institute of Immunology on basic cancer research in cancer. So the discerned nature outcome has been identification of SPAD9 protein, which has got a therapeutic Right. Now they have converted this into dendritic cell vaccines. What did they do? They collected the blood samples on the patient. Applying this with pipeline, converted this into dendritic cell vaccine and injected that into patients. So the clinical trials are successful for breast during COVID. So they re-recruited the patients and probably they should be able to decode the results at the end of this year. PPD has invested in infrastructure in place clusters, regional clusters in different parts of India, north, east, and south. In the eastern part, BBD has a systems medicine cluster, a therapeutic cluster, to address both basic and clinical questions in oral and cervical cancer. There are 6 parts of the institutions, which is hosting the cluster. ISO Kolkata, the state-of-the-art admin structure was built. The lower panel shows admin facility that has been created under this cluster. Doctor Medical Center, which is a clinical wing where a large number of cervical patients have been screened. Indian Institute of Chemical Biology, where proteomics work is carried out. Post Institute, where chemical genomics work is carried out, and other scientific analysis. So the major outcome has been publications in review journals, in peer review journals, and then identification of the gene panel, identification of individual DP53, and screening of a large number of cells. Kalyani, a very urban town in the outskirts of Kolkata, which came into being in 2009 to carry out cutting-edge research in biomedical genomics and healthcare. I was a nodal officer of this institution for the last 8 years. This is a population which I'll speak to about in a while. Proteomics facility and zebrafish facility known towards functional genomics, MSc biomedical genomics. The first of its kind. Very biomarkers for identification of ovarian cancer. As a part of this summit, this should include interest you because you can carry out your research in CAR-T cells in student science. As part of its commitment to address solutions in contemporary cancer research, DBT has recently funded initiation of 3 networking centers for biomanufacturing of CAR-T cells. These are nothing but living drugs, genetically engineering patients' own cells to identify and kill cancer cells. So we have implemented 3 such networking centers, one at IGIT and Apollo Hospitals, New Delhi, for the biomanufacturing production of off-the-shelf CAR-T cells, one at Minas Bangalore for glioblastoma research, and one at IIT Bombay and here in Mumbai for the production of different types of CAR-T cells besides CD19 CARs. DBT has partner with NCRA's Jetta campus to set up a translation and clinical research center. This is called 4 counts. 1, to establish the state-of-the-art cancer genomic research. 2, to establish early detection network to identify early biomarkers. To establish a biobank for alien-centric cancers. And to establish a state-of-the-art animal facility that pharmacological drug screening. One of the defined activities under National Healthcare Mission is establishment of patient cohorts and its associated biobanks. We have commissioned 2 such patient cohort studies. One is the Indian chronic kidney disease. ICKD has about 4,500 patients recruited across in India. It's the second largest cohort in the world, next to Germany. We study this function to understand the incidence, the prevalence, the risk factors, and the progression of the disease per se. There has been an annual story of biological samples across 11 different centers in India to carry out both bioclinical and genetic studies. This study has identified catalytic ion, serum catalytic ion, that is strongly and independently associated with CNS events, adverse events that may serve as an early biomarker for identification of chronic kidney disease. ICKD is a part of the international network on chronic kidney disease. As a part of clinical social responsibility, they have developed a mobile application so that they can have communication between the study staff and the patients. The second one is an SLE, systemic lupus erythematosus. This is also called as an expired cohort. Indian SLE is especially a hot research. This is one of the first of its kind in Southeast Asia, with 2,500 patients recruited across 10 different centers in India. This is coordinated by SGP journalists. Okay. There has been a single biobanking of biological samples, urine, blood, serum, and plasma across all different centers in India. This is 2 sub-studies. One is to find out whether supplementation of vitamin D had any effect on the disease per se. About 2/3 of SLE patients are vitamin D deficient. Supplementation of vitamin D had absolutely no effect on the disease per se. And the second study was to identify a low-cost calculator to differentiate between disease and infection. They identified 3 variables: 1, the age of the patient; 2, the leukocyte count; and 3, C-reactive protein that gives good accuracy to separate between infection and death. Again, as a part of clinical social responsibility, this group has set up a WhatsApp group to remain in communication, to have communication between the study staff and patients. These are some of the projects and technologies that have developed in translation projects that DBT has implemented across different institutions in India. For example, an open indirect or faculty is an outcome from a project entitled Neurophysics of Vision. This is implemented at AM Eye Institute. For example, this costs just about 500 rupees and it is made of paper origami. So it's a local device, it's free to refractive errors. It costs about 500 rupees and it can be tested over 500 patients. This has been extensively validated and deployed across 150 villages in Andhra Pradesh. Won an international award of about $50,000, and this has reached around 18 countries. Open in line of Paramount takes real-time photograph of a patient's fungus and is as accurate as a high-end fungus camera. Portable device and cost is about 800 rupees as compared to $2,500 to $3,500 in the US. Hemophilia God, the third one, this is just a fire to stop bleeding during accidents and generally deployed in traumatic centers. It's lightweight, durable, highly absorbent, biocompatible, safe in patient, easy to move the phone, and can be repaired in different sizes. This was implemented in Agra Institute in Korea. A skin-to-chip platform based on microfluidic technology to support preclinical research. This is a collaboration program between IIC Mumbai and RIT Delhi, where they have generated a skin using microfluidic technology, both dermis and epidermis. This is a synthetic skin which they have generated using this microfluidic technology. Currently, the validation is in progress for pharmaceutical drugs, allergens, cosmetics, and perfumery. I have summarized my funding for protein biology and for cancer research and published it in the journals. Coming to the third thematic area, I will be very brief for the next few. Human genetics and genomic analysis. The aim is to present basic translation, basic translation and genetic research to use genomic information for advancement of healthcare. These are the four trust areas that have been deeply engaged in the left side of the slide. Second, Indian SARS-CoV-2 Genomic Consortium, which was formed as an emergency response during COVID in 2020. This was a consortium between DBT and the Ministry of Science and Technology, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, ICMR, and CSI. This functioned in the form of a spoke and a hub model. The hub consisting of 10 national laboratories that served as an advisory role and spokes formed by 65 sequencing laboratories. About 3.5 lakh SARS-CoV-2 genome has been sequenced by INSACOG. Besides this, INSACOG has been successful in building capacity for backend servers, sustaining genomic infrastructure, a wide repository, and can enhance the streamlined national and international public health decision-making process. Mission program in pediatric rare genetic disorders. As I said earlier, there has been increased spider down to support rare genetic disorders, and as in order to fulfill this mandate, DBT has implemented the Sandhya program across 60 different centers in India, with CEFD coordinating the entire study. The major objectives are to recruit about 6,000 individuals, 2,000 patients, parent trial, to carry out whole genome sequencing analysis, creation of database of variants, analyzing variants in genes using in silico methods, genetic correlation of rare diseases using lentiviral gene therapy vectors, and predictive analysis. Genetics and again the same matter. A national genomics score, as I mentioned earlier, this is a service sector that has been created by DBT. This is services catered into whole genome sequencing, whole transcriptome assay, human genome-wide genotyping, human ribosomal profiling, and so on. Consortium of celiac disease. This is again a patient cohort. This consists of about 750 patients recruited across different sectors in India, with Bani Institute of Medical Sciences coordinating the entire study. This study again had biobanking of biological samples, and this study has identified about 12 plastic proteins that can serve as early biomarkers for identification of celiac disease. The trust areas again have been delineated in the left side of the slide. I'm going to highlight the important funding in these four projects. One is in the first one, the upper panel. First one, the upper one, improving the intracellular delivery of CRISPR-Cas9 constructs. A project implemented in CNC Bello has demonstrated the vitamin E-derived vesicles can deliver CRISPR-Cas9 nuclease in plasmid form in cells, and the efficiency of transfection is at par or even better than commercially available transfection agents, demonstrating a proof of concept. The second one, the lower one, a collaborative program between Ansari A has generated a mutant retarded disease model of zebrafish embryo for grass-breeding. The third on the right side one, enhancing the knockout efficiency of CRISPR-Cas9 in human cells via treatment with red spots, a bioactive compound. This was demonstrated in human T cells where the gene, which was important for the entry of HRE, was knocked down using CRISPR-Cas9, resulting in generation of polar cells that require specific and below panel, which determined as a single bond assay using just a single CRISPR-Cas9 nuclease. They were successfully identifying HRE class 1 bias. The optimization and standardization of the assays is in progress at College of Institute of Medical Sciences and may envisage to develop a diagnostic kit for identification of HRE class 1. This is the last slide on the thematic paper. Nanotechnology applications in healthcare, again, plus areas of given next slide. I'm going to talk about impact in briefly in terms of four projects that have been implemented under different sub-areas. Nanomedicine, a project implemented at the Ansari Institute of Medical Sciences, has demonstrated that algorithm-based nanotechnology platform can increase the bioavailability of scrapney to 50 folds. The second one, drug delivery, cyclosporine A, as we all know, is the lipid soluble peptide, which is known to be effective against dry eye syndrome. However, its solubility is very low. So researchers at Govt have developed a cytosol-based nano-emulsion that helps in liquid retention and acts as a reconstitutable dry powder for efficient ocular delivery of cyclosporine A. Diagnostics are program implemented at Jawaharlal Nehru Center for Advanced Research in Bangalore have demonstrated the dual targeted nanospheres for slow delivery of doxorubicin can target two things. One, tumor-associated macrophages in tumor micro health and wellness, which takes care of chronic disease biology, biohealth and biosafety, that takes care of plant biotechnology and bioresources and agriculture, emerging progress in biotechnology, which is of help to the members of the audience here, where support programs under biological sciences and biomedical science, biomedical sciences and biological sciences, advanced biofuels and sustainability that will fund the energy area, global innovations research, forge international collaborations, both bilateral and multilateral, and data modeling analysis. This is actually modeled by the Prime Minister's Office, PMO, where we have to give the data every quarterly on the number of projects that on these government ministries to find out what is the outcome. So every quarter, we have to load this up on PMO's dashboard. Just maybe 1% or 2%, if they're not matching the criteria that we have. Then it gets into peer review and also send these proposals to experts of technical and expert committee. The technical expert committee sits, it evaluates the proposals and comes to the proposals accordingly. Okay, that's it. That's it. So any receivable now, I request to the benefit of students, I would just like to say a few words. Students who are interested to pursue their masters, who are interested to pursue their PhDs, okay, and who want to go abroad. One very accessible scholarship is Commonwealth. So what you have to do is, even when you are in BSc, you need to try to do some projects. Going to higher institutions like ISC, TFR, ACDS, and IITs. So that there, during your BSc, you will just have, you will know how to use the instruments. That is what is expected at the BSc level. At the master's level, I don't know how to spread out, whether it is in terms of semesters or years. If it is semesters, you get 4 opportunities. At the end of first semester, you go to work. You go back to the same lab and work. In the process, your advisor, whom you are associated with, will be evaluating you. If he is very happy, he will also give you maybe a small project scientist job. So what you have to do is, especially students who want to go abroad, you have to take a project, not scientist, project assistant job, either in IC Bangalore, JFR, CDS, and IITs, because these banners matter. And in these 2 years, you have to work so hard and at least get a couple of publications, 2 to 3 publications. This gives you an eligibility to apply for Commonwealth Fellowship. This is a royal fellowship where you can go to UK, you can go to Canada, UK, especially good universities in UK. This, why I'm saying royal is, suppose you're married, okay? If it is a man, even the wife gets support. You get winter clothing support. You get quick support. Okay? And if you are a girl, you get support for your husband. If you get support even for your children. And therefore you need not worry what I can do when I'm doing my PhD. you have got ample financial support, especially when it is combat. Others who know how to get into IOC and NCBS and IPs, they have their respective entrance examination. You need to crack it. But one good way, if you're really interested to become a scientist, is you have to be in the course right from the BSc level. Even in BSc, just go to some lab and start working. Masters, you need to highly focus, work after each semester, and don't work in the labs, so that you're having a partner. When your applications get evaluated for Commonwealth, everybody is the same. Like there's a pool of applications that they are coming. Then what is the difference between X and Y? The seed in terms of applications what you have. And what are the projects that you have done in the previous year, in your masters? That's the clarification. But what is that? Let me hear the procedural doubt. Yes. Yeah. Yes, there is DBT funding colleges. Yes.
I have two questions.
Yeah.
One is, do you have any funding for private knowledge?
Yes, there is.
And one more is, what kind of project you fund for in management?
Informatics not. There is funding for this, and the second one is up to 1 crore. But bioinformatics, I think it's more into genomic analysis, exome and transcriptomic analysis, inclined towards medical area, agriculture area. 2 areas I know.
So the proposal comes from genome analysis.
Yes, that will be done. That yes, but it should have an application. It should have an application. So at the end of the project, what is that constitution? What is that tangible outcome that you're going to bring out? But private colleges, I haven't done that. I've done funding for private colleges.
One more question.
Yeah.
Today, there is very difficult to check out the screening of human. At least there is a cancer. I think in India, as you said, it is.
That can be done. One is, as I said about Cancer Diagnostic Center at Kashmir. Okay, the screening of cancers is carried out in all units of medical sciences. All government institutions do have screening. They do carry out screening.
It cannot exist to villages. It is meant for only at university.
Yeah, that is right.
So, see, cancer patients are in villages.
Yes. Yes.
It's like testing like on a slide. Here, one technique goes.
Yes.
Slide.
Yeah, for immunochemistry, immunohistochemistry, and all that. I think some of the what you have to do is, suppose you are sitting in Kolhapur and you have a friend's services sitting in the village. You can train that friend of yours in Kolhapur in your laboratory, send him back and start a small center. He as an individual will not get funding. Right. You, because of your, because you're a professor, a renowned professor, you have so many publications, you have demonstrated proof of experience in your field, and they will be giving to you. But you have to be smart enough to have him as your own AI. Okay? Train that person and then send him back and let him do his thing. I think it has to be special drive. You know, now I'm retired. If I was voiced on the government, I would have done something as a special drive to villages in the blue states. That can be done. It depends on how the program officers write the programs.
Recently, we have related to guys in Bangalore.
Okay.
I just go. In particular, we have asked for biomaterials, but we have given in energy.
Oh.
Recently, we have used the hyperloop.
Oh. The which packages ice. Who's the copy?
From Bangalore.
Yes.
Professor Sandhya. This is not physics.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
on impact of funding of biotechnology programs in GPG. And we conclude the keynote session and we now move forward to the next session. Before beginning the session, I would like to introduce speaker, and I would call Ms. Harita to introduce the speaker. Yes. Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, a very good afternoon. Like Dennis Noble said, the genome is like a blueprint, but it's not a fixed one. It's dynamic computational system. It's my honor to introduce Dr. Vidya Niranjan Ma'am, a renowned expert in computational biology. Dr. Vidya Niranjan Ma'am, PhD scholar and pro-VC leading scientist and academic researcher, excelling in computational biology with 193 research publications varying an H index of 20. Ma'am has also worked extensively on various fascinating topics like genome analysis, drug discovery, tools, and database management. Ma'am, being the research with experience over 25 years, that funding with 5.98 crore Indian rupees from different government agencies and pharmaceutical companies. Like Albert Einstein said, the measure of intelligence is the ability to change. The measure of contributions made by esteemed versatile expert that has made ability to change in different areas. Ma'am has worked as a research scientist, product manager, group leader, associate professor and dean, professor and head of department in Agri College of Engineering. Now, Ma'am currently serving as co-vice chancellor at MIT Vishwakarma University. Like a person said, recognition of excellence is a celebration of potential. Ma'am's contribution was celebrated by many awards. Ma'am, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Now, I'd like to introduce the chairperson for the session 2, Dr. Ansari A, who works as assistant professor at Department of Pharmacy, DSCS, Mandal College of Pharmacy, Solapur. He is a respected academician and researcher whose guidance and expertise will greatly enrich the proceedings of the session. We are honored to have him chair the session and guide the proceedings of this valuable experience and insights. But before that, I request Ms. Gopika Manjunath now to felicitate Dr. Ansari. With this, we now begin session 2 and request Dr. Vidya Niranjan Ma'am to deliver a talk on integrative machine learning and systems biology with multi-regional biomarkers and drug repurposing tactics in Alzheimer's.
Thank you so much for your kind. I'm so privileged to give such an honor here. And I promise everybody, I'll just take 15 minutes to deliver my. I know its time is running up, but I will please follow. Just give me 15 minutes. I'll just finish my presentation in 15 minutes. And I would like to tell you that I have been in Solapur for last. Just one thing I'll add apart from the presentation. I have been in Solapur for just the last 10 months. And in 10 months, I just have to add like I have got around 1.5 crores funding in Solapur. And I should tell you that I initially migrating from Bangalore to Solapur was a major thing, but I think that there's an equal opportunity being in Tier 2, and I want you all, because as I was very much interested in your talk about AI, and I'm personally in the National Quantum Mission with IICT Hub, where I'm working on drug discovery and quantum mission. I really like the trustee vision on AI and quantum, which really inspired me, and you're all privileged. Just give me 15 minutes of your time where I will tell you how are you going to use AI in biotechnology. As previous Madam told, Dr. Shenoy told that how the data has been generated throughout the mission, throughout the funding. But how are you going to use the data is a major challenge. And I now tell you that you are the people who are going to do with the AI technology. So with that, I would like to take one of my PhD students, and I have around 14 PhD students who have all got funds from either UGC, various, or many high corporate companies. So when I was in Bangalore, for all the 14 people, I got fundings from my consultancy, either in a pharmaceutical company or from the DBT project. And recently, my Biotech project, there are many positions open for me, JRF, and many things. And people who are here with very good AI knowledge, I would like to, you can talk to me, you can call me, you can mail me, and I'm more than happy to facilitate the projects what Madam told to go to ISC or IIT. With a collaboration, you can do it in Singapore also. But it's only about what is the publication to do, is what is now. Now, the AI, everybody is under one, and you can all move from here. So, now the time starts. Now I'm going to take only 15 minutes. So, I'm going to tell you about the integrated machine learning and systems biology. Yeah, new paragraph for Alzheimer disease. So, you all know Alzheimer disease is very difficult. Just give me 15 minutes. Now the time starts. Okay, we are going to control my time. So now the time starts. So next is, why is the progress in Alzheimer therapy failed till now? So having data, churning the data and data with different fundings is not going to give you anything unless you go to the root cause. So I'm going to give you a new thought process. AI is not an independent, it is going to be with your data and with your biology. So when you see that, the late-stage diagnosis is very important. If you consider the healthy brain, early pathology is undetected, so Alzheimer. But whenever there is a significant damage, that's how you diagnose Alzheimer. So that's one of the reasons. And the second thing is biological heterogeneity. So you know that there are three different ways. You have hippocampus, you have cortex. So you will know, which is very important for you to know. Where the biomarkers do arise with different compartments, and maybe you have no idea. And the third one is the black box. AI models can predict. You can just go to ChatGPT or Perplexity or wherever, you can generate whatever you want. How is it relevant to the biology? How it is relevant to the black box is something which you should think. So either the professor or a senior professor of my caliber, who is now, or a person like you, are all in the same, now we are running in the same race. Because you have the AI tool, I have the AI tool, I have the data, but what is thinking? Now you should know one thing, and you and me are now in the same rat race. So how do we do that is very, very important. So this black box is very important, and there is a lot of therapeutic stagnation that is happening, that is drug discovery to the clinical trials, but still it stopped because there is not much biology has been gone in the drug, where effective disease modifying practice not being done. So these are the major things. Can you think like this? Thinking like this is important because now implementation is very important. It's very easy with AI. So the fourth pillar strategy to decode Alzheimer is identify robust biomarkers. There's so many biomarkers, so many publications. AI gives you all the biomarkers. So how do you find out? Identify robust biomarkers is very important. The second thing is you have to map regulatory networks, and then you have to assess diagnostic value, enable clinical translation. So this is what Madam told, from bench to bed. How do you provoke it initially when framing the problem is very, very important. Are you going to do? You are going to publish the same thing what a senior professor is going to do same, because implementation is there. So one thing, thought-provoking idea for AI is very, very important. So when we do like this is what one of my PhD students did, that So from raw data to actionable insight, our integrated pipeline. Now comes how are you going to have the pipeline. So first is data acquisition and pre-processing. So we have lot of resources from GUO where we took all the different contexts, hippocampus, frontal and endocrine cortex we have taken and applied the differential gene expression. So at different, so you have the data of all these particular organs and you have the gene differential expression. So this is easy. You don't need any funds to do that. So you can take this. Next comes the machine learning selection. I think this is little high for the people who are sitting here on AI, but it is all solvable when you go to the chat GPT or Perplexity. So now you have this data which has to be collected and we use machine learning. So the machine, you tell your problem to any of the AI machine, it itself gives you what are the AI algorithm you have to do. So when we do that, we got SM, SVM, RFP, lasso, and random forest. But the type of problem and the type of black box we have, we can continue that. Next comes, this is where the complete biology. Right now the data is done, AI is done. This is not end of the story. Now we need to get into biology. So the biology is nothing but the system biology and network analysis. And then we need to go for validation, interpretation to know that whether all the AI and the data analysis, statistics, what you do, or is just looks and fancies, or do you do that goes to some of the important biological conclusion. Then it becomes easy. Okay? So this is the thought process you should have. And now that getting those things, so this is a hardcore. I'm not sure how many people here are into AI. This is an hardcore AI. So I'm just telling you there are 3 different algorithms which we worked on this, and we found out only those genes which has passed through all these algorithms. So these 3 algorithms are nothing but which is going to give you the negative noise. Or for example, if you consider lasso, it is going to give you some shrink irrelevant data from the data what you have generated from the bioinformatics. Then comes the random forest, where it is going to give you very important about decisions. It is a 3 decisions which is going to give you which are very important. So you will be, if you consider gene expression, there will be thousands and thousands of differential expression. What is having importance is very, that will be given by random forest. And then we have SVM RFP, which is nothing but it removes weakest features. So these are nothing but when you have a huge data, AI is supporting to give you the right data. And when you use 3 different algorithms, which is tested in all the 3, will be the right gene. So this is what we have done to get the biomarkers, the robust biomarkers. Then we have developed 7 genes that are very important biomarkers, which is done using our algorithm. Then these are the 7 genes. Then we found out all these 7 genes using systems biology approach. How do we have these 10 genes which are very important? And then this is a very good value addition we have taken, which is recently advanced in AI for clinical research, where we get overall cellular changes. That is, there is some database where it is going to give you, that is Excel. It's a view database which gives you the cell lines of all the control and UV. This is available for all the diseases now. So you can take it and find out from the pathology what is importance of different organs in the brain and connect those with the gene. So this is the next step. So connecting data to AI/ML, then to biology, and then to shortlisting, and then to give this. So these are some of the switches which we used. I know it is a little higher, but it is not difficult with this now. So then we have AMC and Repurposing curves, which is for AI/ML methodology to understand which is our best. We use this, and then we screened the best thing. Now we went for repurposing of the track. Already these genes are already being addressed. Now, we did not go for clinical trial research at all. The repurpose means already gave, these are the drug candidates which are solving this gene, and we are taking it up. And this is the unified framework for the complete disease model, right from data acquisition, reprocessing, ML features, systems biology networks, tissue microenvironment analysis, and diagnosis and validation. So you can see that the AI and bioinformatics of the power not to do anything in the wet lab, but churn out the right data at right things and do that. Now, though that we know there are repurposed drugs for Alzheimer with a new dimension, now our new work that is being carried out here is to have some plant which can express the same genes and use that as a part of this Alzheimer. So I think that you can appreciate that I'm done all the time. Any questions you can always ask me or you can connect to me. I'm very much interested.
Thank you for enlightening us on the use of AI in biotechnology. Now I request Dr. Ansari sir to provide his overall view on this.
Good afternoon to all. Actually, I was personally eager to listen to her in detail because shortage of time is not needed. Actually, I also had some queries to ask Madam, but I will ask her personally. So, this session was the first core session based on applications of AI, and it is much more relevant to the topic of the conference, that is relevance of AI and biotechnology in agriculture and medicine. So, Madam has tried to explain you about the applications of AI in drug discovery and repurposing of the drugs. So, there are so many complications, complex scenarios are there during the application of AI because during the drug discovery we are going to use very complex heterogeneous data, multi-omics we call it, genomics, proteomics and all. So that data is of different nature and to be expert in AI you need to have a good sense of anticipation of applying the correct, selecting the correct data, applying the correct algorithms for it. Then similarly, in case of the validation and the acceptance by the regulatory authorities. So I was also in doubt whether there are separate procedures available at the regulators.
I just have an answer. In 2025, yeah. So there is a new thing in 2025. Yeah, I just forgot to tell you. 2025, there is a new regulatory thing where AI can be used for clinical trials, and there are guidelines what all the AI can be used. And I'm very closely working with Serum Germany to make their PV vaccine, which was not there. It's a big consulting project which I am taking over, where I'm applying AI, and not only for AI, even for FDA. The bioinformatics, what all the bioinformatics that can be used to optimize the thing is newly revised. So AI, the level from the regulatory as well as FDA can be used with the clause that is given in 2025.
Even I know when I was going through the details, I got to know that the regulators, FDA, EMA and all, they are also in the process of using AI tools for scrutinizing as well as for approving the application. Because due to AI, the number of applications are more, and these agencies are using the AI tools to scrutinize, to review and that approval reject on the basis of the AI. And one more important thing which I got to know from recent experiences, time is taken by a newly discovered molecule, for entered into the market in terms of years. But because of the advent of AI, applications of AI, we are able to launch the investigational drug into the clinical trials in very few months, from 12 months to 18 months. So I got one example in 2055. There was one investigational drug, Rento, which is approved for trials for pulmonary fibrosis. So this was the drug which was recently approved, and this drug is developed on the basis of AI. So this was what I can share with you. I would have appreciated you all to wait further to listen to Madam peacefully, but unfortunately because of the short time, I also could not get benefit from her talk. So, Madam, when I was going through the CV of Madam, Vidya Madam, the CV runs for about 43 pages. She could fetch more than 50 crores of grant from various government and non-government agencies as well as from pharmaceutical companies. More than 150 publications, more than 15 PhD students, and many collaborations with the national and international bodies. So we are fortunate to have you, ma'am, and hope for the future connections also. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the insightful remarks. On behalf of organizing committee, I extend our sincere thanks to all the dignitaries and participants and for your active involvement. With this, we conclude the morning technical session and we will now take a break for lunch. Enjoy your lunch. Post lunch, there will be oral presentation in the auditorium and poster presentation in the library. And later on, cultural program is being organized for the evening. So, thank you. Have a good day.
हाँ इकडे सर या लो खाली आलो हा काय म्हणलं हो परत कुणा म्हणत एकटे करतो सर नको हा 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 पहिला दुसरा सेशन संपलेला आहे पुढे ओरी हा पोस्टर प्रेझेंटेशन ओरल पोस्टर प्रेझेंटेशन इज स्टार्ट ऑन किती 3 वाजता ना हो आताच लंच ब्रेक झालेला आहे. आता पुढील सेशन जो आहे पोस्टर प्रेझेंटेशन आणि ओरल प्रेझेंटेशन हा बरोबर 3 वाजता सुरू होणार आहे. थँक्यू व्हेरी मच. आतलं बसायचं होते. बसायचं होते का आपलं? हो. सर बसायचं होतं इथे. अण्णाचे पुतळे लाईव्ह स्ट्रीमिंगला बसले.